What are common logical fallacies General Z misses daily? Imagine scrolling through social media and seeing a post that says, "Everyone is quitting their jobs, so you should too." That sounds convincing, right? But it might be based on a logical fallacy. Many young people, especially in Generation Z, encounter these errors in thinking every day without even realizing it. Recognizing these mistakes can help you become a sharper thinker, better at making decisions about your education, career, and future. One common mistake is called hasty generalization. This happens when someone makes a broad statement based on just a few examples. For example, if a person tries one online course and thinks all online courses are bad, they are jumping to a conclusion without enough evidence. It's easy to do when we see a few negative reviews online but forget that many courses can be helpful. Another mistake is called ad hominem. This is when someone attacks the person instead of the idea. For instance, dismissing a peer's advice about a career move just because they are younger or come from a different background. This stops us from listening to good ideas and learning from each other. Straw man is another fallacy. It happens when someone exaggerates or distorts what someone else said to make it easier to attack. For example, if someone says, "People who want to reduce screen time think technology is evil," they are misrepresenting the real concern, which is about balance and mental health. False dilemma is when only two options are presented, ignoring other possibilities. Someone might say, "You either follow the traditional college route or you will fail," but that ignores many other paths like trade schools, online learning, or starting a business. Slippery slope is when someone claims that one small step will lead to a disastrous outcome. For example, taking a gap year will make me never graduate, which is an exaggeration. It's important to see that one decision doesn't always lead to the worst case. Circular reasoning happens when the conclusion is assumed in the premise. Like saying, "This influencer is successful because they are always right," which just repeats itself without proof. Faulty analogy is comparing two things that aren't really alike. For example, comparing social media users to predators in a jungle oversimplifies how social interactions work online. It's not a fair comparison. Lastly, undermining the messenger is when someone dismisses an idea just because of who is sharing it. If a young person dismisses advice from an older mentor because they are too young or inexperienced, they miss out on valuable knowledge. Knowing these mistakes can help you evaluate information more carefully. Whether you're learning in school, choosing a career, or developing skills, spotting these errors makes your reasoning stronger. It helps you avoid jumping to conclusions and makes your arguments more convincing. Developing critical thinking is about asking questions, looking for evidence, and considering different viewpoints. When you do that, you're better prepared for the challenges of the future. So next time you see a bold claim or argument, pause and check if it's falling into one of these common logical traps. That's how you grow smarter and make better choices every day.